All right, so like I said, this is my first time kind of teaching this concept, so I'm going around, I'm picking up a couple things that I can move forward with, like teaching and stuff like that. But real quick, let me just make sure I reiterate this, because I was telling this group over here. This is not the go-to. This is not like, oh, someone's passing my guard, let me just roll away. This is last resort. This is the last one you want to do. You do still give up an advantage, so you don't want to do that. And you are exposing your back, which is traditionally considered the worst spot in all of jiu-jitsu. Is there any questions right now, real quickly? This might help us move on. No? All right, so I'm going to show just like the most basic thing that I do when I get in these spots. The most simple thing I think about, and it typically works pretty well, and I just escape right away. So they're going, they pass my guard here. Boom, I'm getting past. I know I can't stop it, so I come here. Boom, and I'm moving more. I try to think a little bit more of like moving my knees up versus moving my elbows down. It's not like 100% that way, but I'm trying to clam up inside here, make everything tight. And then the quickest, easiest thing I do from like most turtle positions is you see this arm right here. I just move myself to make space, and I get an underhook right here, and then I'm basically back to guard. And this works with a lot of back takes. I do this a lot from like the bolo. When someone's about to take my back and I can't stop it, when they whip you around, I just get ready and shoot that underhook right there. So it's super simple. Person on top, stay pretty tight. So here as they go, they're going to stay tight. This is like slow motion. It doesn't have to be fast right now. We're just learning. And you're going to kind of start to figure out what feels bad. Like I don't like this on my hip, so I start to pry it off a little bit here. And I'm balling up right here. And then you see right here, she's not doing anything wrong here. But I can kind of like move my hips this way and create that little bit of space for my elbow. I go with my elbow, not my hand. So it's just like when we're escaping side control, I teach to like use your elbow to clear the way instead of like trying to get your hand through. So my elbow goes through here and I can just circle under. And I'm sitting right up, and it's almost like butterfly guard. I want to lean into her because if I'm right here with the underhook, she's just going to come right through. So it's like almost like the guard pull, like leaning forward here, getting that underhook. Does that make sense? Any questions on that? All right, let's go for a few more minutes. Ready?